mate. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I'll pick you up too.
Have you got a lot? You've had the chance to blame it.
Oh, you know, I've been at this one. Should have bought a slood.
Oh, I think it hasn't had one of those. Shout.
I've got one if you get really cold.
Presumably it's only going to get warmer, right?
That's what I'm, working towards.
I mean, it shoots, but we go up. The sun comes up. True.
Well, here we are in Brecon in Wales, and the plan is to walk the fan dance, or part of it, depending on conditions, which, as you can see, the cloud is rolling in already, but in 5 minutes time it could be snowing, and in 25 minutes time it could be blazing sunshine potentially. So you
say with a woolly hat.
But you just don't know.
Yeah.
It's
got its own
microclimate.
Something tells me it's not going to be blazing sunshine.
Sure. No, I think the hard thing is just, well, it's the unpredictability of it as well, in terms of no matter who you are, some of the best trained people in the world come here. This is what it's famous for. It's famous for, UK Special Forces, which, as great as the four of us are, we are not the fittest people on the planet, and we're not in the UK Special Forces, and we're nowhere near it in a million years. So I think, they're the challenges that we're going to face.
I think in a lot of ways things like this are probably more accessible mentally if you're nervous about sort of the jump into exercise in the outdoors, because it's not regimented. It's not like turning up to your first 5k and being told run 5k with 200 other people. It's go for a walk, get outside. It can be half an hour. So when I was probably about 14, I got my tonsils out, which most people have done, perfectly normal. And I woke up the next morning and my bed was covered in blood. And it was a very quick call to the doctor who had done the surgery, who didn't pick up. So then a very quick trip to A&E. Nothing was stopping the bleeding that they were trying, so ended up getting admitted while they worked out what the problem was. And the doctor came back into the room and said, it's strange, you've got a couple of factor levels that are quite low. And my parents got quite upset. I got quite upset because my granddad had haemophilia, so he kind of knew how it worked. And we said, okay, so how do we fix it? What do we do? Thinking this explains everything. And he said, no, women don't get bleeding disorders. Women don't get haemophilia. It's fine. We'll work it out. We'll give you something else. And this was 2014. 2015, it wasn't long enough ago that it was an acceptable thing to say, and I think I didn't get diagnosed for another 4.5 years, and I think that was the realisation moment of I'm gonna have an uphill battle here to really be taken seriously and be believed.
So we're currently about 3.5 kilometres in, and as you can see from the first stop we had, the weather has changed as we promised and
didn't
predicted.
get the promised sunshine though, thank you.
I'm waiting on that one, Ross.
We're about to go 120 metres vertically up there.
And as you can see, there is
can't see where we're really going, and there's a sheer vertical drop off which we will try and avoid at all costs.
I think keeping a clear and positive mindset is really important. Like bleeding conditions, everyone thinks it's physical, but they are also mental. Like you need really good mental health, and I think that's one of the reasons we came this weekend, wasn't it? Like when you exercise, it's brilliant. The endorphins you get is amazing. Clear mind, reset. Yeah.
I think we also owe it to others of a similar age and younger, exactly, that maybe feel like they can't. Maybe because they don't have access to places like this, because a lot of people don't. If you've grown up in a city, seeing something like this is unbelievable. Yeah. And we have access to come and do these things, and I think even showing someone the kind of yes, you can do it, makes a huge difference.